Anyone else remember a time when running kind of just came naturally?
Yeah, me either.
Somewhere between my 20s and now, life got a lot more complicated. I've got a 2-year-old son, a video production company that has me sitting for 10 to 12 hours a day, and a pregnant wife that needs me to wash the dishes and rub her back.
So exercise really hasn't been a priority as of late.
But here's what I'm doing to fix that. The goal is simple. Run 10K every day for 30 days to see if I can beat my best ever 10K time of 43 minutes. The only issue is, that time was 10 years ago when I weighed about 155 pounds soaking wet and was running consistently.
This is a bad idea. I'm starting to regret my decision of pushing this too much harder. I thought I hadn't ran in 10 years. I figured it's not that bad. I could get right back to where I was.
But that's the point of this challenge. I'm using it as a way to get back into a regular fitness routine, if that's what you want to call it.
How long do you think it would take somebody to, I guess, regain their athletic ability to be able to run 10K?
Physically, can your body go out and run 10K today? Absolutely, probably yes. To be able to perform at a level that somebody wants to have a goal or be able to complete a race or to not be insanely, debilitatingly sore, I would say at least 3 to 4 weeks.
So you wouldn't recommend running 10K every day?
Absolutely not. Is it impossible? I guess you'll find out.
All right. I figure for the first one, I may as well just go balls to the wall, see how fast I can finish it, see how close I can get to my times. And you know what, honestly, it's only 10K. People run 100 kilometers in a day. This is only 10K, right? It can't be that bad, can it? I think we're 5 laps in. I'm close to be done yet. So I need even more, let's go. I'm literally running with my entire tripod right now. Hope you guys enjoy this. Drop a like, subscribe early, and let's keep pushing. We have 4 kilometers left. I've ditched the camera and the drone, and I'm just gonna stick to these selfie videos because this is getting painful. I think I feel my dinner about to come up. This sucks. I regret this entirely. This is only day 1 of 30, so better buckle in. Nothing to report. We're just moving. We're on the home stretch. Last kilometer. Boy, oh boy. Why didn't anybody tell me this was gonna be a terrible idea? Oh, good morning. It's roughly 7 a.m., day 2, and let's just say I am feeling it. Oh my God, my hips, my knees, I got some crazy pain developing already on both knees right in here. It's pretty sore to even move, to walk, to do anything, so.
I did what any normal person would do, and I turned to Dr. Google.
And just like that, we are off to the gym for day 2, which we will be running on a treadmill for today's 10K, simply because I don't know if this Fitbit is 100% accurate. It's a 2017 Blaze. It is old as can be. It's 7 years old. Productivity was down today. My knees hurt, my hips hurt, and my stomach's a little bit upset, and I might shit myself today. I got my one handy dandy AirPod because my left one doesn't work. So we're down to 1 AirPod. Whew. We're good. First kilometer's down. We're running at a pace of 12 kilometers per hour. And I feel good. It's funny things that you can convince yourself of before you start. All right, we're halfway through. Just over 32 minutes to run 5K. This back half is gonna be tough. 64 minutes in. We have 1.3 kilometers left. 73 minutes, 10 kilometers. According to my watch, I still have 1.5 kilometers to run. I'm tired, and I'm just going to accept what this handy dandy treadmill says for 10 kilometers in 74 minutes, and that's going to be day 2's number. Now, to see if this is actually accurate or not, I'm going to give it one more chance. Today, we're going to go for a run outside, and I'm going to map out a 10K route. Now, to make sure that I don't mess this up, I'm going to start in this trail behind my house. We're going to run, meet on Leggett Ave. We're gonna run through this trail here, which isn't really actually a trail. I'll film as I run through this. There's like a tiny board that I have to run across to get across some water. I'm gonna run in another trail. We're gonna take the main road here. We're gonna cut through past the dental's office. Then we're gonna go right by South Shore Center. We're gonna cut down and then run on the boardwalk all the way down. Just like I said, end of the boat launch, downtown Barrie. It is 12:13, which means it's been about a half an hour. My watch says that I've ran just shy of 5 kilometers.
Even though when I mapped out this route, it's supposed to be just over 5 kilometers.
That this thing might be a little bit behind, but that's beside the point right now. It's time to keep pushing. We're on our way back. The final push. Let's go. Oh. 12:44. I don't know if you can see that, but oh my God. That's 62 minutes.
For 3 days into running 10K, to already be at a 62-minute 10K is a huge win in my books. It's showing promise that I think that I could actually complete this challenge, that I could actually get my 10K under 43 minutes. Obviously, it's gonna be a push. I don't expect it to be easy. But that being said, there is optimism.
Good morning and welcome to day 4. I promise it's not that serious.
I might be a little trusting here, but for simplicity's sake of today, I'm gonna run back and forth down this 400-meter trail, and I'm gonna leave my camera here with a sign that says, please do not touch.
For obvious reasons, I put my camera away 20 minutes into the run because I just can't leave it out. And I was getting scared to run, and running back and forth got really monotonous, really boring. So I've just been running around the field next to the starting point right here. Roughly 77 minutes. As you can see there, overachiever, 13.28 kilometers on this. That's roughly 500 meters to a kilometer behind, according to the past 2 days. And I'll be honest, my mood, my desire to want to continue this is dwindling fast, but hopefully tomorrow's a better day. Boom, day 5. I don't think it's any surprise that my body hurts and it takes me 15 minutes to get up and move, and I gotta stretch, and now I'm doing hot showers with a 1-minute cold bath, and I do that twice because now my whole morning process to get up and moving and functioning is taking me roughly 30 to 40 minutes now, just because if I don't do that, I'm stiff and there's no way I'll be able to run later today. But here we are. We're doing it anyway. We are off to the gym. It's 3:20 in the afternoon. I have about an hour until I need to pick up my son from daycare, which means although I probably should pace my run today, we're not going to anyway. So we're just gonna buckle in. We're just gonna get done. I'm not gonna talk to Cam too much. I'll check in with you when it's done. All right. Not sure exactly, I don't remember exactly what time I started this, but my pacing and my overall breathing, my heart rate, everything felt really good. I didn't feel overwhelmed at all. I felt like my pacing was really good. The biggest thing that I'm dealing with right now is this Achilles pain on my right side. It's pretty excruciating pain on my right side. I pretty much hobbled that entire run. Tried to do a little bit of running, but it hurt more to walk than it did to run, so I just kind of pushed through it. And yeah, there is some optimism, and I do feel good overall, so long that my body stays in one piece, which means I'm gonna have to do lots of active recovery tonight, lots of stretching, lots of foam rolling, lots of strengthening drills for the foot in that foot area, so that way I can continue to push and I don't, that way I don't end this short due to injury. All right, we are here on day 6, and we are here with Jordan.
What's going on?
And what are we focusing on today?
So today we're going to take a look at your running mechanics. I'm just going to take a look at your gait, where your foot placement is landing, where your feet are going after they land, where on your foot you are landing. I know that you're really sore, and I know that you've got a little bit of some niggles and some injuries popping up right now, but I want to see if we can maybe fix some things up with your actual running mechanics that'll help you be more efficient and take some of that pressure off the bottom of your foot, your ankle, your Achilles, things like that. First off, congrats, hit a PR. Day 6, he's getting faster and faster, even under the pain you're in. So our average pace was 5:37.
Okay, so for me to take a minute off of my kilometer time, what is, I guess, how long would that take the average person to do?
To take a minute per kilometer off is feasible to do in 10 to 12 weeks, depending on your workload and your willingness to hurt.
I don't have 10 to 12 weeks. I have 24 days.
So in 24 days, yeah, we're gonna be working.
Here we go. Forgot my watch. So we're just going off the treadmill today.
And to stop you from getting bored of watching me run on the treadmill for the next 3 days, I've decided to just share a couple quick clips along with a couple screenshots so that you can confirm I did, in fact, run on the treadmill for the next 3 days.
Anything you gotta say, Zayden? Can you say good luck?
Nothing about this is ideal. But we're still here, getting it done.
But little did I know, this run right here was going to be the last straw.
I think you're gonna feel good for a little bit, and you're gonna get a false confidence, and you're gonna keep doing it, and you're gonna hit a wall, because that takes a long time to build up the elasticity, the strength, the conditioning, not only just your aerobic base, but your anaerobic base, and the ability to recover fast enough to be able to run again the next day. Again, and like I said at the beginning, do I think that running 10K a day for 30 days is impossible? Absolutely not. I think you just need to be mentally prepared for what will come.
Well, this was not the video I thought I was going to be making on September 17th. 2 days post-injury, 2 days since you saw that last clip. And I'll be honest with you, I have been in excruciating pain over the past 2 days with this left Achilles. So much so that I was like, well, I might have to just make a video of I ran 10K every day for 10 days or I hit 100 kilometers because I didn't know what the future really held. I knew that I was going to be pushing the boundaries with this. I knew that it wasn't a great idea from the start. I wanted to capture the entire process raw and real and just be authentic with you. And that's ultimately what I'm doing here. So now it's just time to shift and pivot the goals to what is actually next, because I'm no longer going to run 10K every day for the next 20 days or for the next 18 days, I should say. What I'm going to be doing is not heaping, doesn't count. Now that that's out of the way, let's talk about what the actual game plan is for the next 18 days, because there is no way I'm going to be able to run another 180 kilometers. My body is just telling me no. Although it is feeling better already, there's just no way that it's going to happen. So I need to shift the goal and focus on what the actual challenge has been this entire time. And that is to best my best ever 10K with 30 days preparation 10 years later. So Jordan has sent me a new game plan. I'm going to be incorporating cycling and elliptical to take some of the sheer pounding off of my joints, which means I have to go out and buy a Garmin. We're going to continue pushing. We're still going to work hard, but to save you the boredom of watching me ride the bike or get on the elliptical, we're just going to speed through some of those. What we're going to focus on in the back half of this video is we're going to introduce a side quest. I'm going to attempt to go from a seated position into a handstand. This is something that I was able to do, probably the last time I was able to do it was about 5 years ago. Oh, the L-sit. Oh man, I can't even hold the L-sit. So today is going to be day one of attempting this. I'll probably try to do this 15 to 20 minutes each day. I'm going to incorporate some handstand push-ups, some L-sits, and I'm even going to reintroduce the gym. And that's really what we're going to focus on. I got one more hard 10K.
Today was a win for the mental. This is my first 10K without stopping. It's also my fastest 10K at 53 minutes, just under 53 minutes, like 52 something. I'll put it on the screen here. And I
I won mentally more than anything. I wanted to stop, didn't want to continue doing it. My body hurts, my ankles hurt, my knees hurt, but we persevered, we did it anyway. And we have one more week, shave off 10 minutes. Put down in the comments, do you think I'm gonna run a sub 43-minute 10K in 1 week's time?
With 7 days left after today's bike ride, we are going to test my max overhead press just to get a feel for whether or not I can even press my body weight overhead. The fact that I just walked into the gym today and hit a 145-pound strict overhead press was actually very shocking. To be honest, that wasn't something I was expecting just with my inconsistencies in the gym. So that was kind of cool, but I also tested my push press as well, just because this handstand thing that I'm trying to do isn't necessarily strict. I just wanted to see what my strict overhead press was and see if I could actually do my body weight as a push press, and thankfully I was able to hit the 185 push press as well, which gives me a 10-pound buffer because my current weight fluctuates around 175. So now I'm confident because I know the strength is there. I just need to keep practicing this handstand thing just to get the muscle memory back. This is a very abstract movement, I guess we can call it. It's just something that I just need to keep doing over and over and over again. But to update you a little bit on the cardio portion of things for the rest of the challenge, the next, I guess, 6 cardio sessions, or 5 if we exclude day 30. I'm actually going to just get rid of the elliptical. I'm just going to stick to biking, and I'm going to do 2 more short runs just to keep the body feeling fresh. And let me tell you, I am super, super excited for day 30. Guys, October 4th, 11/11, Make-A-Wish, and today is the final day that I have to run 10 kilometers, and I couldn't be more excited. This past 30 days has probably been one of the hardest things that I've done in a very, very long time. There were days that I was wondering whether or not I should continue. Oh, I'm just doing this for business, I'm just doing this for content, I'm just doing this for the art. I'm not necessarily doing this to get any physical benefits from this, so who cares? I could fake it, but I actually did every single piece of cardio. Let's admit it. That was a outlandish and unrealistic and stupid goal in the first place. I just did it for the sake of content creation. And if you're sticking here to the very end of the video, before you see whether or not I can beat my best ever 10K, I just want to say thank you.
Well, I guess this is what we've been preparing for. All of this for this one moment here. Can I run 10 kilometers in a sub 43-minute pacing?
1 kilometer in, 4 minutes, 6 seconds.
This final run isn't just about distance or time. It's about every late night, every aching muscle, and every moment I wanted to quit but didn't.
This is the part where I'm just comfortable with being uncomfortable. 1.5 kilometers. Let it push. Let's go. Oh. Oh. Look at that shit. 10 kilometers, 48 minutes, 31 seconds. We didn't hit the end goal, but fuck me. That was probably the hardest thing I've done in a very long time. And I'm proud of the effort, regardless of whether or not I got to 43 minutes. I think ultimately this just shows the power of setting goals, because 30 days ago, my heart rate was an average of 70 beats per minute. I was averaging 4,000 steps a day. I wasn't doing really anything to better my fitness or my health. And because of this challenge, I've been able to get sub 50-minute 10K. My work ethic and discipline have definitely improved, just because when doing something hard for work isn't the hardest part of your day, and getting your body moving, and when it's sore and doesn't want to go, you know,
It's definitely builds up the discipline muscles, and ultimately, that's really what this is all about. So I invite you to do your own challenge. Think of what you could achieve in 30 days and just set the bar and go for it. Whether or not you accomplish it doesn't matter. It's think about all the benefits that the ripple effect of doing something like this. That's it.